So this is going to be a very long discussion. I'm going to talk about what is story mode and how is it going to be like. So you guys all know the open world mode is free base for everyone. The Naruto game that anyone could be anyone in, and the open world mode is basically like freestyle. How you saw like the Kasasono editor and all that good things, but the story mode is more of a realistic to the Naruto lore. So you're gonna need to be like an A rank to even get into the story mode. And the reason for that is to stop people from creating ALTs or just spamming and trying to get into Uchiha, Senju, or one of the most popular clans, you know. And yes, you will be able to switch your clan in the roleplay mode, but we want to keep it to only one account can get in, because we don't want people with multiple freaking accounts getting in and trying to roleplay as two other things. We want you guys to be able to choose your village. The reason for this is because what if some of you want to be in like, say, Cloud, and like your favorite YouTuber or like favorite person like Kage is in Cloud, like say IB Main's in Cloud, Sweet Pea is in Leaf, and we want you guys to be able to do that. But how we're gonna balance it is based on server wise. So if there's too much people in the Leaf village or in a certain village in your server, then you can't join that village. So we have to balance it out so certain people join within that village, you know. So it's not where there's 1,100 people in Leaf. There's gonna be a majority in Leaf, but not as much, you know. And there's commands that we made. Let me travel to a different location. So that's some nice music. So there's commands that we made for the game that Kages will have access to and certain ranks will have access to, and the commands are really like restrictive to who can use them and what command can be like abused. So Kages can't just go abuse commands and give people special powers and give people special ranks and all this. Those people actually have to work for those powers, and the Kage chooses out of a group of people which person deserves to get, you know, maybe if say the Mizukage wants to give so and reward someone for, you know, getting into the Mist Village, for getting into Seven Swordsman's, he would just basically have commands to give people and switch people's weapons, but only one of those person in the village would get the weapon, because the commands are really restrictive, and you're gonna have to be a certain rank to even wield the weapon, or even get the weapon. So like say you're a Genin, you can't get this weapon, you have to get to Jonin to even be excuse me, I need a burp. You need to get to Jonin to even wield this weapon in the roleplay mode. But before I get to like commands and all, let's get to this. So in the roleplay mode, everyone's gonna have two elements and one Keki Genkai. Some people might have two Keki Genkais, but the max is one Keki Genkai. We want to balance the game to where ninjutsu is basically the gameplay. We don't want, you know how the WoW mode has like people have 4 Keki Genkais and they're just constantly using Keki Genkais. Before this game got into Keki Genkai spam, it was just like a simple fighting, nice like ninjutsu, and that's what the game we liked it as, you know. But as the game develops, it needs to get some new content or it's gonna get boring. So that's why WoW mode is around, but roleplay mode is gonna be more of a restrictive, our imagination of Naruto in it. The mission system is gonna be really like in depth in the roleplay mode compared to the world mode. I'm gonna just start calling it story mode, alright? So basically the missions are more in depth, than what you're gonna see in the world mode, and it's gonna be a lot more developed to Naruto base. And there's gonna be, you can't just go up to someone and just kill them out of anywhere. There's gonna be like certain kind of systems put in place to assassinate people, because remember, this is a peaceful time, but we want conflicts in villages. Like if you watch the new Boruto, I just recently got caught up in it. Forgot the dude with the freaking staff. You know, the guy with the cool red beanie. I forgot his name because I'm not really into like Boruto as much as I was into Naruto. I forgot that guy, but you see how when he went to the Mist Village, like on the field trip, how he had bad blood with the Mist Village. So there's like little conflicts like that, but we want it on the next level where people are actually getting into fights and causing conflicts. You know, there's also going to be a job system like ramen shops. If you want to be the ramen shop owner and sell ramen to people to provide like to reheal their life, or you want to be a weapon shop person, you get like shipments and you sell it to the person, and that's how you make your money. You know, there's going to be different types of ways to make money besides doing missions and waiting for missions to come and waiting for your Kages to do missions with you, or to set missions for like assassination if you're in the Anbu, or to go like, you know, escort missions. Like say if the Kage gives you this, not just the Kage, you know, it's just going to be on a board that pops up and you take the mission with your squad. You like escort this person to a certain point before other ninjas come and they try to like assassinate and mess up your mission. It's going to be kind of different and more, you know, realistic in that way, because we've been developing Naruto for such a long time. We actually had multiple roleplay systems, because I'm guessing some of you guys are really new to our Naruto games. We had multiple roleplay systems before this, but there wasn't good people in those roleplay systems, and neither, like, it didn't really work out too much, and I really hated coming on and seeing those roleplay systems and seeing people complain about people, so I got rid of those roleplay systems. But with this one, it's with rank requirement, you can get banned from the game. The Kages are public people and they're respectable, and they have like a public audience which they can't mess up or do anything. And you know, everyone's just role playing and having fun with each other. It's like a different type of mindset, like how the era changes. Like people grew and they got more like older and wiser, and like see like how, you know, how to actually behave in front of other people because they're given like a public spot. So that's why it's gonna work out now, and that's why we're bringing it back. So anyways, I'm gonna end this video, and hope you guys like understand like some of like the concepts we're gonna put into the roleplay mode. It's not gonna come out tomorrow. It's gonna come out next week or the following week, because next week we're actually moving houses, and I probably won't have internet throughout next week. I don't know. Might stay at my parents a little bit longer before I move the house, so we can, you know, update the game. And anyways, talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a really long explanation. There's barely any edits, and I mean barely. Did I say barely? Sorry, my Trini accent. There's no edits. Just a huge explanation of what story mode is and what's it gonna be. Oh, and there's also other things like the Akatsuki I can cover, and like other, you know, things within roleplay mode, like how to do missions, how the training system's gonna be. It's gonna be a lot harder. If you're into like easy, like click, punch, get a level, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be a lot harder in the roleplay mode. Harder, and like you know how in Gaiden how you had to go train and do all that. It might be like that, but a little harder, a lot harder, and much more simpler. Not like where you have to like memorize keyboard keys. It's gonna be much simpler but more challenging. And talk to you guys later.